Welcome to IFAStories, where ancient wisdom meets modern storytelling. Step into the sacred world of Ifa, the Yoruba spiritual system, where every tale carries the power of divination, destiny, and deep cultural insight. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Orishas, the divine forces guiding our paths, Orúnmìlà, the Iron Moles, and many more. Each story is a bridge between the past and the present, weaving timeless lessons that inspire, enlighten, and transform. Embrace the wisdom, honor the tradition, and journey with us into the heart of Ifa. Subscribe now and let the stories guide you. To explore full Yoruba stories, Ifa teachings, and ancestral wisdom, visit our website, www.ifastories.com. Step into the sacred path for more resources and information. The plant Pierde Rumbo, the lost path, Patakin, sacred story. It turned out that Òṣún had stolen Orúnmìlà's Òkpele and his pawn Ifa, divination tray, and he needed to travel to the city of Ìtáko, which he did. But as he was leaving that city, his enemies began to pursue him. Since he no longer had the tools to consult Ifa, he had no choice but to flee into the forest, as his enemies were closing in. In the forest, Orúnmìlà encountered an old woman who, seeing him running, stopped him and asked what was happening and who he was. Orúnmìlà paused briefly before the old woman and told her who he was and what had happened to him. The woman, who looked terrifying, turned out to be Ayàháláìgbò, the guardian of the forest, sister of Òsáìn, and a sorceress like him. Upon seeing Orúnmìlà's fine appearance, she said to him, "Let's make a pact. If you satisfy my desires as a woman, I will protect you, and your enemies will never find you." Orúnmìlà once again looked upon the old woman's frightening appearance, but overcoming his hesitation, he lived with her. When they were finished, the voices of his enemies could be heard approaching, but as they passed right by them, they did not recognize him. Ayàháláìgbò then said to him, "I have fulfilled my part. Now I must go, but I will leave behind a gift from my presence." As she finished saying this, she vanished as if by magic. Orúnmìlà then noticed that in the place the old woman had occupied beside him, a silky and rare plant had sprouted. Cutting off a sprig of it, he named it Àṣírí Ayàháláìgbò, the Lose One's Way plant, or Pierde Rumbo. Since then, this sacred plant, has served Orúnmìlà and the Awos, priests of Ifa, to mislead their enemies,